Hello, fellow Helldivers, and it is time. We are at the end game of, well, the Super Earth invasion, and things seem to be stacking in our favor with the DSS, and also some word about some mech upgrades and customization that could be a direct benefit of it. We're going to go over all of that, but also, if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, you're not really that democratic to Super Earth. Just something to keep in mind. But without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So we are officially in the end game for Super Earth. Things are getting absolutely crazy. As most of you know, most of the mega cities have now fallen, including York, which was my favorite of the Yorks. There was a couple of good ones, but sadly this one is now officially gone. That being said, there is a new focus going on right now with the offensive shift. Intel indicates the Illuminates have shifted their focus on offensive on the equality on sea. And well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese player base is absolutely taken to it, and well, the Illuminate should be pretty terrified. Along with that, the Super Defense Protocol Diamond is now in effect. The fall of the 4th megacity has triggered the activation of it. Super Defense Protocol, all Helldiver loadouts will be augmented with the Orbital Napalm Barrage Stratagem for Super Earth missions. But the best news comes from the bot front, where we got the major order done. The DSS is back online, and it is going for Super Earth. And, well, with its full operational status, fleet positioning protocols are in place to defend it from an Illuminate attack. The station will also be operating temporary overdrive with a new tactical action combining the effects of two others, Eagle Blockade. So now we get a bunch of resources from that as well, along with Eagle Strikes going on. Although some players are saying they're getting absolutely obliterated on the Mega City by the Eagle Strike. But overall, this does seem that it is going to help us hold Super Earth. But there's something even more that Arrowhead needs to do to go ahead and help us clinch this up. And that's the fact that, well, with the DSS and the buff it gives to the mech cooldown time, it's about time we got a new mech in, and Arrowhead has been teasing it for quite some time. You might have heard that there is a brand new board game that has launched for Helldivers 2. It looks pretty fantastic and really cool, but somebody actually noticed that, well, the exosuit in the game has a stratagem launcher, which is unfortunate because we do not have one on Helldivers 2, and they just don't have it in the game. It does look like these are going to be things that come in the future for customization on the mechs, because there are actually game files, as you can see right here, that does feature the mech suit with a stratagem launcher. In fact, the devs themselves have given us a hint at a lot more customization and features that will be included for mechs. It's been a while since we've got a new mech suit in the game, and it's also important to know that Johan Pilstead actually did mention in a recent Reddit AMA that there's also going to be the Lumberer added in the near future. This was another exosuit that carried a flamethrower. It was a lot of fun, and overall, I am a personal huge fan of mechs as a Titanfall veteran, so I cannot wait to see more of this come in. Now, on the Discord, there's a ton of other cool stuff there, and I'll go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is posted. One is there is a full list of the armors if you guys ever want to see. They're all unreleased armors found by Auxiliaris, posted by Schmo right here. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg. I could make an entire video showing off every single different custom armor coming in the game, recolor patterns, and so many more. You guys, I highly recommend checking this out because some of your favorite armor sets might be getting a recolor in the very near future. They're very, very cool. There's also something that I actually haven't seen before, also mentioned on the subreddit. Now, along with that, they were able to show us even more stuff in terms of stratagems coming into the game in the near future. One is a mini missile demo. Schmo let us know that they tried it on target 500 meters away and it actually still hit. They also demoed some other things such as a single shot secondary that launches a grenade and has 8 rounds. But I'll go ahead and play the clip right now of the mini missile demo, and you guys can go ahead and see how this would operate.
Point me to the enemy. Tagging location southwest.
Along with that, they posted a bunch of new stratagems that aren't released yet, once again found by Auxiliaris, that are likely to come into the game in the near future. We're going to be the Stalwart Emplacement, which is a Stalwart mounted on a foldable wall, 6 total mags for about 1,500 rounds, and a 2-minute cooldown. We'll go ahead and play the clip here. We're also going to get some new weaponry, such as an air-to-air missile. It's got an unfinished targeting system and 3 uses. We'll play the clip here.
A minute
Of course, there will also be medical supplies, which does appear to be a clan stratagem. It has a 4-stim only supply box and a 6-minute cooldown. It'll be interesting to see how that works, especially with regular supplies being able to be dropped. Not to mention, on this Discord, there's a ton of stuff about upcoming objectives, such as one for the Terminids, where there is going to be a hive scanner, and your goal is to manually place a hive scanner in a designated location to scan an underground hive. It could very well be changed in the future. Iron Sights let us know. And there's also one for the automatons as well, and this one is called the Human Remains. This is part of an automaton objective, he let us know, where you are tasked with collecting human remains, which is pretty grim, but we kind of had an idea because, well, it's a theory that the automatons are actually former humans that were dismembered, a la the bioprocessors that we currently have in the game. There's a ton of other stuff on there. There's entire hashes along with enemy ability behaviors, all subtitles for lore if you guys are interested in that. Helldiver 2 calling cards that haven't yet been released, the Siege Trooper drop gameplay, along with new Terminid enemies, the Hellbot voice lines, Illuminate Lava. Like, I could make multiple videos all on just the stuff that was recently here. I once again will leave a link in a pinned comment, so if you are one of those people that are interested in this kind of stuff, you can go ahead and see it firsthand and go ahead and dig through the files on the Discord and also discuss with other Helldivers what you guys are excited to see in the near future. All that being said, we're not going to play community clips. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thornton Smash on Twitter.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
You will forever be remembered as heroes of this metropolis.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the DSS coming back, Mechs being possibly an upgrade that we could see in the future, and then also, don't go ahead and forget to check out this video right here where I cover more Helldivers 2 news on the daily, and until next time everyone, thanks for stopping by, keep spreading managed democracy.